everybody, welcome back to my channel yet again, and in today's video I'm going to go over the 8 simple steps to buy a home without ever leaving your home. So let's go. So I'm going to briefly roll through each of these steps, and by the end of the video you'll know exactly how to buy a house without ever leaving your current home or your apartment, whatever it is. The first step is to have a virtual meeting with your real estate agent. If you already have a real estate agent, perfect. Get them on the phone, set up a FaceTime or a Skype or a Zoom call. If you do not have an agent, go ahead and get online, go on Zillow, look at some reviews, ask your friends who they've used, or leave a comment down below, and I'll give you some recommendations in your area for an agent or two that you can interview and decide who you want to work with. All right, and step number 2 is to pick a lender and fill out their application online. They'll send you their online application. You can fill all that out. If you don't have a lender, talk with your agent that you just hired. Leave a comment down below and I can give you some recommendations. Also get on Zillow. Kind of the same process to find a lender as it is to find an agent. Ask your friends, ask your family, pick someone that's in state, get on Zillow, look at reviews, and basically you should be good to go. So now at this point you will have hired an agent and you have gotten pre-approved with a lender. You've done all of that online. The next step is actually to start looking at homes and viewing them. Easy to see homes online. You know, you can see hundreds, thousands of homes. You all do it all the time. But once you find one that you actually really like, you're gonna wanna actually get a viewing of that home. That can also be done virtually. This is step number 3. So you get a virtual tour with your agent. That can be done basically one of 2 ways. One is going to be that he actually goes out to the property and FaceTimes or Zooms or Skypes, so that way you can see the property, he can zoom in on certain things, maybe there's cracks in the walls, whatever the situation is. And number 2 is you can use a service such as Matterport, where you can do a 3D walkthrough of the home. It's very similar to Street View with Google Maps. The only thing with this is the listing agent and the seller have to provide that. It's not something you can just go have done because it's a service they pay for. So just go ahead and ask your agent if they do have a 3D virtual tour available, and if so, he'll send you the link and you can just view that. If not, the FaceTime or the Zoom call with the agent there is going to be the best route. Step number 4, super simple. Once you've found that right home and you selected it and you want to put the offer in, you work with your agent and you get everything signed and all the documents, the contract sent out via email. So that way, again, you don't have to go anywhere. You can do all this from your bedroom. And that gets us to step number 5. Once you have an executed contract, which means that the sellers and the buyers have signed off, that you can go ahead and get that inspection scheduled. Again, you do that online or over the phone. You can go through that report with your real estate agent, and you can also discuss it with the inspector over the phone. He'll send you a big PDF, and you can look at that while you're talking with the inspector or the real estate agent, and you can decide how you want to move forward. And step number 6 is that after that inspection is done, you're going to continue working with your lender and the title company to get final loan approval, get that appraiser out, make sure everything's good to go, you get all the documents that they need from you signed and into place, so that way you can close on the house. That step is very simple and is always just done over the phone, online, through email, all those kinds of things. And so that brings us to step number 7, which is to do the final walkthrough of the home. And you're probably gonna wanna do this via Zoom or via FaceTime. Even if they do have a 3D virtual tour of the home, that's not really the purpose of the final walkthrough. The purpose of the final walkthrough is so that way you can take a look at the home, make sure it's the same condition that you expected it to be when you put in that first offer, and that any repairs that you renegotiated were completed. So have your agent go out to the property, FaceTime in with him or Zoom or whatever, make sure everything's good to go, then you can sign off on that and you can go to closing. And for closing, you can do closing remotely as well. Some lenders are gonna require wet signatures, which means that they require you to actually sign them, and you're not gonna be able to just do everything online. But talk with your lender, talk with your title company, see which of the documents you can sign electronically, and then the remainder that they need wet signatures for, they can just FedEx those to you, include a prepaid FedEx label, and then you can sign all of those, and then you can just FedEx them right back to the title company, and everything will be good to go. They'll fund the loan, which means they send out the money to all the places it needs to go. And you can also have the title company FedEx you the keys to the home, so that way you can get those keys, you can Lysol them off for whatever you want to do, and move into your new home. Easy peasy, you're good to go. So that's that, guys. Those are the 8 steps to buying a home without ever leaving the home. And so if you think you have questions about those or something that didn't make sense, leave a comment down below. Let me know. I'll answer it down there. But anyway, have a great day. I'll see you in the next one.